This thing is a weapon in the woods. It has so much traction. It has good torque. So this is a 2022 WR450F. It is still corked, which means it still has the restrictor in the airbox, and it still has the little silencer in the tailpipe. I left it corked because I was worried that if I uncork it, that it would run really lean, because I don't have the other ECU for it. My plan is to buy that ECU probably soonish and uncork it, and then I'll have that tunability of the new ECU. I'll probably first start with, I'll get the ECU and the map switch for 300 bucks, and then I can uncork it and it'll run really good. But I'm not sure if I want to spend another 500 bucks just so that I can tune it with my phone. Sounds super cool, but I don't know if I want to go that far just yet. Right now, corked, it kind of feels like a really torquey 250. Now, I don't get to ride a lot of other bikes very often. I only ever get to ride my own. Coming off a DRZ 400, I got the RM 250 right now. I had a KX 250F a little while ago. It was a 2004, so it was like the first year they made them. And I know that 250s have come a long way since then, but that one was like really rev happy, had pretty good torque, but it just really liked to be revved. Where this 450 kind of feels like a 250 when it's corked like this, which means it's really fun to ride. It's not intimidating at all, but when you want to hit the hills, it still has a pretty good amount of power. Some of the bigger hills, I can tell that it needs to be opened up a little bit more, like uncorked, but 90% of the time it's fine. It's plenty fast. But yeah, this is like, I got it last weekend and I've ridden it. This is my third good ride on it. I've already done the oil change once, so this is a fresh oil change today. And I'm just exploring this new hillside that I literally live right beside, but I didn't know how to get here before. I didn't know the way in. So I found it a few weeks back. So a lot of this trails is all brand new to me. A lot of this footage that you're seeing is stuff that I've never seen before. The main single track trail on the top of the ridge, I know. And the way to get up to the towers, I already know. But like right now, I don't know where I am. I'm seeing some kind of trails, but there's a lot of area up here to play on. But anyways, yeah, this WR450 is a blast. I always thought that a 350 would be an awesome size. This is probably not quite a 350 being corked up the way it is. So odds are, if I go with the GYTR ECU, I'll probably run it on the mild map unless I'm doing hill climbs, and then I'll want to open it up some more. Because I like being able to ride the bike rather than the bike riding me. So it's actually really fun. You don't really see very many videos out there about how the bike runs corked. All the reviews are, the first thing they did is uncork it. Even if they didn't put the other ECU in it, they just uncorked it. I myself, I don't know if that's a good thing to do. Just knowing how engine tunes work, you know, tuning car engines and stuff, I know that the ECU is tuned to get a certain amount of air into the engine, and it's going to apply a certain amount of fuel to have the right fuel mixture. And because these bikes don't have airflow meters, airflow ratio sensors, the computer doesn't know if it's going to be running more or less. It's just going off of a tune saying, if I'm injecting this much fuel, this much air it's supposed to have. So if you start opening that up, then it's not going to realize it has more air, and it's not going to give it enough fuel, so it's going to run really lean. I could probably remove the the little decibel reducer that's in the tailpipe to kind of open up the tailpipe a little bit, that would probably be okay. But until I open up the intake, I'm really not going to get a whole lot more power, so I'm just going to leave that little decibel thing in there. It's kind of nice riding a bike that's not blowing your eardrums out. So far, love the bike. Coming off of bikes that always had issues somehow, or you had to just really work the bike to get it to do what you wanted to do, really helps give you skills for when you jump on a bike that honestly you don't need a whole lot of skill to do a lot on. It's almost cheating, which makes it for a really enjoyable ride, to be honest. So I'll probably be riding this bike a lot because it's so easy and so enjoyable to ride. Yeah, in love. All right, let's go ride.